Good morning, children. Here I am your maths teacher, and I hope all of you are fine. Yes, children. Today I am going to explain first lesson in your geometry part, that is, Introduction to Euclid's Geometry. Before I am going to start that lesson, I want to give some basic informations about geometry and how it was developed. The word geometry comes from the two Greek words, that is geo and metrin. Here, geo means earth and metrin means to measure. Yes, children, geometry means, according to Greek, geo means earth and metrin means to measure. And some scholars' opinion is that our ancestors want to measure their land, so they needed geometry. You know, children, necessity is the mother of invention. And from that way it was originated from those people. And children, you know some ancient civilizations like Egyptian civilization, Babylonian civilization, Indus Valley civilization, Greece civilization, like that, isn't it? Yes, the people of these civilizations, they faced several practical problems. So they developed geometry in various ways. You know that during Egyptian civilization, the river Nile was flooding every season. It overflowing, and every time it flooded, it wiped out the boundaries between the two adjoining lands which belongs to two different landowners. Observe carefully in the picture. Children, the picture is in front of you. Here, after flooding, there was a confusion arised between these owners about their boundaries, and they need to redraw it. For this purpose, the Egyptians developed a number of geometric techniques and rules for calculating simple areas. And also they need to compute volume of granaries. See here, children, how beautiful these granaries are. Yes, how they constructed with actual measurements using the knowledge of geometry. And also they constructed canals by using the knowledge of geometry. Here, these are the canals which were built by Egyptian peoples in ancient civilization. Yes, they used these canals for agricultural purposes. Children, this shows that how Egyptians had knowledge about geometry. Children, these are our pyramids. Yes, constructed by ancient Egyptians by using the knowledge of geometry. You know that pyramids is a solid figure, isn't it? The base of the pyramid is either triangle or square or some other polygon, and its side faces are triangles converging to a point at the top. Here, observe carefully. Here, in these pyramids, the triangular faces are converging at a point. Observe carefully. Here, the converging point. Yes, children. This is the ancient Egyptians has. This is how ancient Egyptians give contribution to the geometry, and also they knew well sophisticated knowledge about geometry. And these we called a truncated pyramid. Yes, the Egyptian people in ancient time, they knew the formula to find the volume of these truncated pyramids. Next, in the Indus Valley civilization, the people made extensive use of geometry. Their cities were highly developed and very well planned. Children, observe carefully. The roads of cities of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro cities roads. These roads were parallel to each other, and there was a underground drainage system also. Observe carefully, children, how these roads are parallel to each other. ಇದು ಹರಪ್ಪ ಮತ್ತು ಮೊಹೆಂಜೊದಾರೋ ನಗರದ ಬೀದಿಗಳು. ಇಲ್ಲಿಯ ರಸ್ತೆಗಳು ಹೇಗೆ ನೋಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಹರಪ್ಪ ಮತ್ತು ಮೊಹೆಂಜೊದಾರೋ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಡಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲಿ ಸಿವಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿನ ಜನಗಳ ಅಲ್ಲಿನ ಸ್ಕಾಲರ್ಸ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಜಿಯೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಬುದ್ಧತೆಯನ್ನು ಸಾಧಿಸಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇಂದಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹರಪ್ಪ ಮತ್ತು ಮೊಹೆಂಜೊದಾರೋ ನಗರಗಳನ್ನ ನೋಡಬಹುದು. Okay, children. When we observe their houses, observe carefully here. These houses had many rooms of different types. This shows that they were skilled in mensuration and practical arithmetic. Children, these all are the bricks they used to construct houses. Its length, breadth and thickness are in the ratio 4:2:1. Yes, children. All the bricks that were used to construct a house are well. Here is a well constructed by ancient Indus Valley civilization. Yes, the all bricks were in the thickness. Its length, breadth and thickness ratio are in the ratio 4:2:1. Children, in ancient India, our ancestors were scholars in geometry. Yes, you know that. This is a Sulba Sutra. This is a book which contains various geometrical constructions. Children, you know that in Ramayana and Mahabharata period that they pleased God by doing yajnas, isn't it, children? Observe how the yajna kundas were constructed. The geometry of the Vedic period originated with the construction of these Homa kundas and yajna kundas. Yes, we call this as a Homa kunda and this is a yajna kunda. Observe here in the picture. If you want to get good effect from these yajna, then the holy fire should be placed in accordance to the clearly laid down instructions about their shapes and areas. Yes, its shapes and areas are very important to get good effect from the yajnas. For household rituals, they used square and circular homakundas. And for public worship, they used altars. Altars means yajna kundas used whose shapes were combinations of rectangles, triangles and trapezium. Children, you know that. You know about Sri Yantra, means Sri Chakra, that we are worshipping today also in different forms, which was given in Atharva Veda, consists of 9 interwoven isosceles triangles. Observe carefully here. There is a 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. There are 9 isosceles, interwoven isosceles triangles are there, and these triangles are arranged in such a way that they produce again 43 subsidiary triangles. Observe carefully. These 9 isosceles triangles again they produce 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that 43 subsidiary triangles. Okay, children, though accurate geometric methods were used for construction of these Homa kundas and yajna kundas and this Sri Chakra, but the principles behind them were not discussed in anywhere. Some scholars in those period only knew about the principles. The common people did not knew about any principles about these yantras. So this is the drawback. This is the drawback. So common people did not had any knowledge about geometry in those time. Yes, children, this is how we can conclude that geometry was being developed and applied everywhere in the world. But this was happening in unsystematic manner. Yes, children. ಹೀಗಾಗಿಯೇ ಜಿಯೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್ ಅವ್ರು ಹೊಂದಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಜನರಿಗೆ ಅದು ರೀಚ್ ಆಗದಿದ್ದ ಕಾರಣ ಕೆಲವು ಸ್ಕಾಲರ್ಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳಿದಿದ್ರು. Okay, children. In the next class, we shall see how Greeks were interested in establishing the truth of statement, and they discovered using deductive reasoning. Yes, shall we meet in the next class? Okay, children. Thank you.